Preparing the soil. The soil is important in your garden. The soil is important in your farm. You don't carelessly go cultivate your vegetables, actually not just tomatoes but any vegetables at all. The soil preparation is another very important stage. Basically, anybody knows that choosing the right soil helps the garden. Choosing the right soil helps your farm. The common soil that is used for gardening is the sandy, loamy soil. Because of the composition of this soil, it is able to, help most vegetables to thrive. And if you have such soil around you, well, kudos to you. If not, you just have to go find somewhere where you get a soil that will help your plants to thrive. The soil should be rich in organic matter. I know that we know this for anyone who has tried to grow vegetables and those who are new to it. Your soil should be rich in organic matter. What people around here usually do is that they use food waste to build the nutrients in the soil. So you could also try that around your house. Don't throw away those banana peels. The peels from your pawpaw, the peels from the foods that you prepare in your kitchen, they are rich in organic matters and they can help your soil to be very, very good. Make sure that you don't discard them, keep them and then form your compost. One thing about tomatoes is that they love to have up to about 6 hours of sunlight each day. So when you are choosing your site and the soil, just ensure that it's in an area where it gets up to at least 6 hours of sunlight per day. Then ensure that whatsoever soil you are using is free of diseases. Make sure that you don't get your soil from an area where plants have suffered any form of diseases initially. If not, they can easily be transmitted to the new plants that you are growing in your farm or garden. Then also, soil should be free from plastic materials and stones. Of course, this will inhibit the penetration of roots into the soil and affect the growth of your plants. So make sure that you remove stones, you remove plastic particles and materials, remove stones so that the penetration of the roots will be easy for the plants. I think it's very important that I mentioned that you should grow your tomatoes in the nursery for about 35 days before you transplant. Please, this is very important and this is worthy of note. Don't just plant your tomatoes on day one in the open field. That will adversely affect how the tomatoes will thrive. If you want to know how to grow seeds in the nursery, please check our video on that. We are going to leave a link so that you can easily learn how to do that. So grow your tomatoes and give it the right conditions in the nursery before you take them to the open field. So before we go on, I'd like you to try something. I'd like you to try growing your tomatoes in the nursery and observe them for 35 days. Actually, it is an easy task. So all you need to do is get a seedling tray or a cup or just any medium that will hold your tomato plants for about 35 days before transferring them to the open field. So try that, make your observations, and let me know what you observe in the comment section.